Hello everyone, I am Devendra and today I am going to give a presentation on the topic memory and storage elements. These are the topics we are going to discuss. Memory. The term memory refers to the component within your computer that allows you to access data that is stored for a short term. It means that memory allows you to access data for a short period of time which is stored previously. Storage. Storage is the component of your computer that allows you to store and access data on long term basis. Unlike memory, storage allows you to store and access data on long-term basis. Now we are going to see about memory. This is the same definition of memory which I have seen earlier. There are two types of memory, volatile memory and non-volatile memory. Volatile memory requires electricity or some kind of current to store information. Example of volatile memory is RAM. Unlike volatile memory, non-volatile memory does not require any power to hold information. Most common example of non-volatile memory is ROM. Now we are going to see the flowchart of memory. RAM and ROM comes under memory. RAM is further classified into SRAM and DRAM. ROM is also further classified into PROM, EPROM, EEPROM. Now we are going to see the differences between RAM and ROM. RAM stands for random access memory. ROM stands for read-only memory. RAM is volatile memory and it loses data when power is turned off. ROM is non-volatile memory and it retains data even when power is off. RAM data can be modified. ROM data cannot be modified. RAM performs both read and write. ROM performs read only. RAM speed is higher than ROM, whereas ROM speed is slower than RAM. RAM is used as CPU cache, primary memory. ROM is used as firmware through controllers. CPU can directly access data stored on RAM, whereas data is copied from ROM to RAM so that CPU can access data. RAM stores data temporarily. If there is a mistake, so RAM stores data temporarily, whereas ROM stores data permanently. RAM is in the form of chip. ROM is generally optical drives made of magnetic tapes. RAM is expensive than ROM, whereas ROM is cheaper when compared to RAM. Examples are SRAM and DRAM. Examples of ROM are PROM, EPROM, EEPROM. Now we are going to see about storage. This is the definition of storage which we have seen earlier. Types of secondary memory. Secondary memory is also known as storage. Magnetic storage memory. It is the most affordable way to store large amount of data. Its example is hard disk drive. Optical storage memory. It is high capacity storage medium. Example is optical disk drive. Now we will see the difference between memory and storage. Memory is an electronic component that is capable of storing data and information on temporary basis, whereas storage refers to physical storage devices. Data is stored temporarily in memory, whereas it is stored both temporarily and permanently in storage. Memory is faster than storage in terms of speed. Memory can access data instantly, whereas storage cannot access data instantly. It is a collection of computer chips installed in memory modules. It is a technology consisting of four components of a computer. Data is lost when computer loses the power and memory. No data is lost when computer loses power in storage. The memory module are expensive than storage. Storage devices are cheaper. Their size are not much larger and goes up to GBs. Their size are much larger than memory and goes up to TBs. It is used when data is stored for short time. It is used when data is stored for long term. Thank you.